Hello again, we're already in 2025, a year that promises a lot of new models coming to market, and I'm sure lots of surprise announcements. Some have already been announced too, with some companies not taking that much time off over the festive period. So I have some updates for you from these manufacturers, but before I get into it, as always I need to mention that this is a totally unbiased news update because I don't have any affiliate links and I'm not sponsored by any manufacturer or supplier to do this video. So remember to shop around for the best prices. Okay, with that all said, let's get on with it. So would you believe it? First out the gates this year was Tillig Bhan, and they have some new HO stuff, a new coach pack in HOE, and some new stuff in TT scale, which we'll start with. Now remember, these are RRP prices in Germany in euros, as these are not easily got here in the UK, but you can order directly from them and have them shipped to you from Europe. First announcement was for this, a twin pack of coaches. These are two coaches which complete the saloon car train of the GDR government and consist of a saloon carriage plus a machine baggage carriage. Nice looking coaches and something a bit different. These are priced at €176.10. Always an odd RRP price from Tillig, and also these are actually quite expensive. Next we have a limited edition version of the 210 steam locomotive, this one the Worklock WL20 from the VEB Chemisch Werk Buna. Probably pronounced that wrong. Anyway, this is an Era 3 specification locomotive. The model features directional lights, a NEM 662 digital interface, and can be fitted with sound easily enough. You can also fit this with automatic couplers if you like, under DCC control. This one however is analog DC and comes in at a price of €339.20. A great looking locomotive, that one. Next is this interesting wagon from the Deutsche Bundesbahn, the lime bucket wagon in the simple brown and black colour from Era 3. A brakeman's cab is included there. This one is priced at an RRP in Germany of €40. Up to date now, Era 6, we have this DBAG type SGG-MR SS747 container wagon, plus 4 20-foot tank containers. This is a model that's been out before, but here with a new livery on it, and the price here is €94.40. Now it's Era 5 with this DBAG flat wagon with the 3 InnoFreight wood containers. Nice eye-catching containers here, and the price is €52.50. And finally for TT scale in this announcement is this tank wagon from the DSB. A basic black tanker but some nice printing on the Hazchem boards indicating it's transporting petrol. Nice little model this one, and priced at €41.90. Now we move on to HOE scale, and we have another great twin coach pack. This time it's these two from the DR. Both are type KB4i coaches but have different running numbers. Again, these are new livery options on already produced models, but they are really good looking coaches, especially in this colour combination. This pack is priced at €120.59. And a couple of new items in HO scale to look at too. The first being this, the type SJ tank wagon with the Texaco Stockholm livery from Era 2. I like these wagons, they've got a lot of character to them, but again this has been released before, here just a new livery option, and the price is €42.49. Another tanker but much bigger and from Era 6, it's the VTG livery type ZANS bogie tanker. Another pretty good looking model, and this one priced at €66.90. So Tillig has come out strong with these new items, but they are not the only ones in the news roundup as we move on to Heljan and their new model coming exclusively through Key Model World. It is of course the new Portabrook purple and white class 47, a special livery being offered by Key Model World and comes in a special box. We've been given these production sample photos of the model to have a look at, which gives you a sense of what this will actually look like. As well as the special box, the model also comes with a limited edition certificate, optional miniature snowplows, correct marker lights. This logo has a different setup at each end. It's got the 47/8 long range fuel tanks, cutaway buffer beams, and it has sprung buffers as well. And with this model you can opt for either DCC ready or DCC with sound, and that sound is Legoman Biffo sound profile specific for the class 47.8. The livery looks really bright and eye-catching, but I did spot a few issues from the photos which I hope will be ironed out before these are released. Prices remain at €199.95 for analog DC and €299.95 for DCC with sound, and you can pre-order now from the Key Model World website for a £10 deposit. I believe these are already overdue but are promised early 2025, so not long to wait. Accurascale, of course, are in the news again, and this time it's about their Mark 1 coaches. By now there are already new Mark 1 coaches available to buy today from the Accurascale website and the usual suppliers, but one that's not yet available is the maroon livery version. But we have been shown some production sample photos of them now, and you can really see that these follow the rest of the range in being absolutely top notch. The application of the colour looks to be perfect here, and one of the things I especially like is the interior details. Probably one of the best renditions of a model interior I've seen, and especially so on a coach. Check out the posters on the walls too, a really nice touch. And in this shot you'll see how they've fitted the lighting into the interior. There's even a small capacitor, or is that a resistor? Not quite sure. Anyway, it's tucked up nicely inside the roof there. I'd even go so far to say these are probably the best 00 scale coaches made so far, and these maroon ones will be available a little later than the rest in the range, being Q3 of this year. You can pre-order now from the Accurascale website, with the price being $74.95 each. It does say here that they will be available in Q1 though, which differs from the Q3 of their news update on the models, so there is a bit of a mismatch there. I'll try and find out whether it is actually Q3 or it is Q1, and I'll update you on this channel if I find out. There was also another update from Accurascale about their Andrew Barkley tank engines. These have been going out to customers recently, but it's come to light that some customers have been receiving their models with a bit of damage en route to them. This could either be with the motor clips coming loose, or the clamshell packaging not holding the model securely enough and it being bashed around and breaking during its journey into customers' hands. Accurascale have already implemented a fix for this with revised packaging and remanufactured motor clips, and all models currently being sold have this revised setup. But what about if you already bought one? Well, this is where Accurascale's lifetime warranty comes into play, and you can return the model for repair for free, or have Accurascale send you a replacement motor clip and packaging for free as well. A shame that this has happened, but good to see Accurascale being proactive about it and resolving it for customers, plus also revising current stock items in double quick time. Good for them. Okay, just a quick mention now that Piko have already released PDF versions of their product catalogues for 2025 across their core scales. There's some really interesting stuff coming this year, and I'll go into it in more detail in forthcoming videos. For now though, you can download the catalogues from the Piko website. Note that only G scale is currently available in English and German. The rest are only German. Hopefully translated ones will come along soon too. More on Piko in a forthcoming video on this channel, so hit that subscribe button now to keep yourself up to date. Rails have given us some production sample photos of their upcoming model in 00 scale, made in association with Dapol, and it's this of course, the very up-to-date Class 88 bi-mode locomotives in the DRS liveries. These are final production shots and give us a view of the actual models, and they look really great. It's been produced here in 4 variants, 3 of them with the, let's say, standard DRS compass livery, which in itself is a very bright and modern looking paint scheme, just with different numbering. The 4th one being offered here is the refrigerated rail, keep it cool special version that 88010 had applied to it. The standard of finish looks to be absolutely spot on, and the complicated all over wrap design seems to have been replicated onto this model perfectly. The model comes with a host of features, including printed nameplates with etch plates supplied separately, where appropriate. It's got sprung buffers of course, and it is a heavy die-cast chassis with all-wheel pickup and all-wheel drive. A smooth 5-pole motor with twin flywheels. It's got Plux 22 decoder socket for digital functions, and if you opt for DCC versions you can enjoy a comprehensive lighting package with white marker and headlights, red tail lights, halo lights and cab lights, all independently controllable in DCC, and if you opt for analog DC versions these are almost all switchable. Under DCC you also have access to the servo controlled pantograph and switchable electric and diesel sounds, just like the real bi-mode. Sound fitted versions come with authentic sounds obtained with cooperation from DRS as well. It's truly a state-of-the-art 00 model, and no matter which one you opt for, it's sure to be a standout model and a strong contender for UK Model of the Year in 2025 perhaps. It does have some strong contenders coming this year too, but there's no denying how good this model is. And there's not long to wait for this either, as it's promised before summer this year. Prices come in at $199.95 for analog DC, $249.95 for DCC, and the top of the range DCC sound at $329.95. Available exclusively from Rails website now for a £30 deposit. So we're off to a great start in the model railway world for 2025. Loads more to come this year. It's not long until Hornby announce their range. Looking forward to seeing what they've got on offer, and I'll be reporting on it on this channel, so remember to subscribe, and if you enjoyed this video please give it a thumbs up as well. It really helps this channel. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you on the next one.